Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the Chaldea Gurus, sitting here with Shotgun Shogun and Soberoni from GNA Reviews. What is going on, guys?
How's it going, dudes? What's going on?
Yeah, they're coming in live. I'm sitting here with Nina on the Chaldea Gurus side of things, and they're coming live from Anime NYC. What's up?
Yeah, dude. Localization panel was pretty amazing. Lots of pretty interesting surprises out of that one that I was 100% not expecting. Especially the call out by Albert.
Oh yeah, yeah. No.
Oh, wait, what? No, tell me about that one.
That was funny.
Oh yeah, you didn't see that. Well, so at one point, like I think at the very beginning, he was talking about how he reads the Reddit and he's very aware of the state of NA, and then just like looked me dead in the eyes, and I'm just like, ooh, big oof right there.
Called you right out.
Yeah,
man.
No, it was actually like a really awesome localization panel. Lots of big information, and yeah, it went really well. I was actually really happy that I could live stream.
Yeah, no, that was really cool that they let you live stream, and they had a lot of good stuff. A whole bunch of UI changes from what I saw. Like, I mean, is there anything in particular about it that you liked, like about the UI? Are you sad we're not getting back button yet?
Yeah, I mean, there was we were talking about it and in the stream and stuff like that too, and it's like, man, if he would have just like dropped that back button, like just casually dropped it, like that whole room would have just like blew up. Like everybody would have just lost their minds if he'd have been like, oh, by the way, and we're gonna also be dropping the back button. Like everyone just got up and just flipped out. Now, you know, we did get a lot of good stuff. I'm really excited about the master messaging, like so that you can tell people that the CEs that they're running are absolute garbage.
Yeah.
You know, like, hey bro, stop putting the elegant on Enya regardless of what that live stream.
Right.
Oni, do they have that in JP? They do. Okay. So I didn't even know about that in JP. But yeah, no, that's something that I was really excited for. So, I mean, there's always, you know, you always want to be like, hey, person on my friends list, I absolutely appreciate you, and I just wanted to let you know that you're pretty fantastic. And unless you know them, like, in a Discord or, you know, personally, then it's not something that you can really do. Mm-hmm. So I think the master messaging is the big thing for me.
Mm-hmm. And what about you, Soberoni? What did you think?
Overall, first off, it was fun. I think overall, there was no specific one that I'm super like hyped about. Master message was cool, but overall, as a total package, I think it was fun over time.
Oh, we lost Moo, by the way.
I shouldn't. I'm still here.
Oh. Wait, what?
Like,
How?
I'm still here. Hello.
It hung up on you.
That's really weird. Right.
Sorry, Oni. Going ahead. I apologize.
So yeah, no, as like a collective, because it just makes the game that much easier to enjoy. Not so quirky. Like every time I switch between JP and A, it's like mind blown over how difficult it is to manage.
Yeah.
And the filter, for example, is going to help a lot with the servers. That's going to be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And like Oni said, like
it's
just a lot of stuff. And you know, I think that with Albert stating that they are actually reading the feedback, this kind of shows that they're doing that a little bit. They're like trying to at least bring some of the quality of life stuff forward to where, you know, where JP is. And you know, yeah, we didn't get the back, but we did get a lot of really good stuff. And you know, it shows that they are trying, which is a step in the right direction. I think the big thing for me personally out of localization panel was the live streams and the conversation about the Twitter and like their they're thinking behind the fact that they don't want to put out non-accurate information, but they're aware that that's something that we need because the North American market, and I think even the JP market to an extent, they want that interaction, and they can take examples from other gacha games that are very active and go, oh well, that's working, so we need to try to at least incorporate that a little bit. And I think as long as the live streams are like mini localization panels with, hey dudes, this is what we're doing, this is up, I think that'll go really well, because the localization panel, just from sitting in it, because it's literally the first one that I've ever been to, it's like if they did this on like a monthly basis, like that would give me all of the information that I could want. On a monthly basis. Like, I just want to know where the game is going. What's your plan? Even if you can't tell me like everything in super detail, just give me a little bit. And this localization panel gave me way more than I expected to get coming into this. So.
And especially, my thing is, there was a lot more Q&A this time around than there was last localization. Which is great, because at first I was kind of like, too much, but when you think back on it, these panels used to be just announcements.
Yeah. Just
here's a bunch of announcements. You ask 2 questions, but now they really shifted. Here's a couple of good announcements. I'm not displeased. I'm glad we got some new stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
These gotchas, but we got to ask a lot of good questions that they really actually like.
For sure. Yeah. Definitely. Like, how many gotchas? Like, how many banners they got? Shisho, Iskander, Shootin.
I think it's easier to announce the ones that aren't on radar.
hey! First off, at least we're not getting the guaranteed early.
Yeah, that was another thing. My theory was wrong, but it's okay because I knew it was crazy. That's why I did it anyway.
It came true.
God, I would have died.
Yeah, I think that if they would have announced the GSS, another nerfed GSS. NA would have rioted and just brought the house to the ground.
Without Enkidu?
Yeah, without the Babylon, people, then they would have just crap everywhere. Like a second one, that would have just shown that they just did not care at all. So yeah, definitely delaying that to New Year's, which is probably what's going to happen. I think that's just the best option. And the banners that they're putting out for Thanksgiving, while they're bait, that's some
really good bait.
Very tasty
to
take all of your Saint Quartz before they drop the
Yeah, you can tell it's bait. And then the one that's going to get me is the one with all of them on at the end. I'm like, ooh.
Oh, God, yeah.
just go for the drunk Oni wife, Moo. That's
it. There's not really too many of those servants that aren't, like, really good if you get them. Like, there's, like, if I got any of those servants, I wouldn't be like, man, this sucks. I'd be like, yeah, I could use another Gilgamesh. Another Shisho. That's cool. You know? Yeah, I need to.
Yeah, having a Shisho MP2 for me would be clutch. I'm actually going back in the live stream thing. I'm glad they're doing the special broadcast, but also the fact that they're thinking about doing live tour events, that threw me off, because I was like, whoa, if we get that for real, I'm going to every one. F it.
Yeah, dude, if they do Madison Square Garden, like,
for Battle of New York,
joking around about, I would absolutely be there.
Oh, we could all meet up at that one.
I would definitely go.
Yeah, no, then it was really good. I feel like there weren't too many questions outside of, like, back-end dev questions that Albert wasn't able to at least kind of answer this time. Like, there were a lot of questions in the past where, we got kind of like a vague, like, oh, I can't really talk about that. But this time it felt a lot more open. There was a lot more transparency, I felt. I mean, granted, I haven't been to the other ones, but just from the answers on, like, Reddit, it felt like there were a lot of, like, can't really talk about this, or I can't really say too much about that.
Yeah.
I went to the Anime Week in Atlanta panel right before the Halloween event, and it was basically one of those panels where he was like, I can't really address any of this because I'm not allowed to, but this is one of those things where I can have open mic and have you guys address your concerns, and I can do my best to answer what I can. But at the same time, he's like, I would love to give myself St. Quartz.
Yeah.
So.
One of the big things for me too was I went up and to shake his hand after the panel, and he actually thanked me because he said that they do watch things, they read things, and he said that the most recent video that I made actually gave them a lot of really good feedback because I was like, hey, look, man, I know that this is I know that you can only do so much, but you are our channel into JP, and you get a lot of undue shots fired at you. We don't have anyone else to go to. And he's like, yeah, I get that. He's like, but we do take this feedback. He's like, and I actually do appreciate you have a lot of good points. He's like, and I can actually take these and go, hey, look, here are a whole bunch of people that agree with these points. We should try to address them. And that was a big thing for me because it's like while there's a lot of differing opinions on things, at least they are listening to the feedback, and they're kind of building a strategy just to talk to them.
Yeah, that is very good.
Yeah, definitely.
Was he more vocal, privately? Was he able to say anything more that he couldn't in the panel?
I mean, I really only got, a couple minutes before we had to, clear out of the room, and he seemed like he had to go to do some stuff. I might pop by the Aniplex tomorrow, so be there. Maybe just talk about a few more things, but, a lot of my concerns with the PR and the conversations, the live stream, stuff like that, they were answered. He indicated, hey, we're doing baby steps right now. Live streams, being a little bit more Twitter, he's like, baby steps. If these work, then maybe we can do some more and stuff like that. And that's really all I wanted to hear is that, hey, we're going to try. And not just yeah, we'll try and then ignore it. It's hey, we're actually going to try this. Doing that live tour is really big for, getting out there and actually having things for the community.
Oh, Moo, your stream went out for a second. Sorry, I apologize.
No, you're
let's see. No, I see handsome faces on the stream.
Is there people behind us? those ones back there, those handsome faces, or these dudes over here? Yeah. So, but yeah, no, it was very informative, and I think that I did mention to Albert too that streaming the localization panels, I think is really different. Reading the answers to